Hey y'all, I'm Brooke Hoover, a Louisiana native, actor, writer, and comedian. I've lost 100 pounds through diet and exercise, or shall I say, lifestyle changes. My 20-year and counting health journey has taught me that just like taking a diet pill for weight loss, body positivity doesn't magically happen overnight. I'm working on regaining my self-esteem and rekindling my love affair with Cajun and Southern comfort food in a healthier way, all the while juggling eating as clean as I can, reestablishing myself in the entertainment industry, which, as we know, is historically fat-phobic, all the while showing my inner fat girl some love. That's fat with a PH. Pretty hot and tempting. Let me tell y'all a tale or two. Hey y'all, welcome back to the third installment of this fat girl's childhood Halloween saga. Y'all, it's ever continuing, and there are many more costume-themed tales that I've got. But for storytelling's sake, this is the last of this particular trilogy. So will little Brooke be doomed to body shaming, thick pancake clown makeup, and self-loathing forever? Let's see. October 30th, 1998. Senior year of high school. This will be my last wear your costume to school day. So maybe, just maybe, I should muster up all my strength, go out with a bang, and attempt a Halloween costume this one last time. And my mama Ann, y'all know she's been waiting for this day. So right now, Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet is really popular, where Claire Danes dresses up as that awesome angel with the wings at the masquerade ball, y'all remember? And also, Victoria's Secret angel is really popular too. Y'all remember that? So Mama and I go to Party Paradise, an independently owned party and costume supply store, which in the late 90s is the only place in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where you can find birthday candles shaped like private body parts. Mama says, we're just going to go browse, baby. So Mama wants to see if Party Paradise, not to be confused with Party City, if they have any costumes we might like that we could rent or even just buy in a plastic bag. Secretly, I know if they do, they most likely won't fit me. But lo and behold, like the law of attraction, the secret, and the baby Jesus are all working together to help us right at the entrance of Party Paradise. We see a sole pair of gigantic white plastic angel wings. And a bell dings. I'm going to be an angel. Like the angel at the top of the Christmas tree type of angel. Pure, simple robes to cover everything up, all my rolls fat, my fear, and my shame covered up. That type of angel. I don't want to expose myself. So Mama buys the angel wings and like 40 white feather boas to really jazz up the wings, because off the rack just ain't good enough for Anne Olivier Hoover. And we head home and we go to town hot gluing the boas onto the wings, which is not the easiest thing when you're dealing with feathers and plastic and hot glue. But we spend so much time on the wings, y'all, that we kind of forget about the white robe dress that's supposed to cover me all up. So Mama's been out of costume making practice for a decade. Remember? We assume it will be really easy to just call up the church where my dad has donated a lot of his time, money, and baritone voice in the choir over the years, and just go over and borrow a white robe from the choir room and belt it with a rope and be done. This is the answer to our prayers. Mama calls over and over again. She keeps getting the church voicemail. We start just driving all over Baton Rouge looking for a white robe, flowy dress sort of thing. Now, mind y'all, this is before plus size really became accepted or manufactured or a shtick or hell, even really known. So it was insanely difficult finding a white dress because I got into the size of a dress size 22, which is large, let's be honest. And back in the day, what they expected of large people was basically, you lose the weight. We're not going to make clothes for you. Just lose the weight. Let me just explain to y'all exactly how impossible it was to find a white dress for a size 22 girl in the suburbs of Louisiana in October in 1999. My dog Annie has just come into the booth. She thinks something's wrong with me. Annie, I'm just getting passionate. That's all. So, y'all, 6 months after Halloween, for high school graduation, the boys had to wear tuxes and the girls had to wear like these floor-length white gowns. And all the skinny girls just wore their dresses from their debutante balls. But surprise, surprise, I was not a debutante. So I had to have my white graduation gown especially made for me. Specially made for me by a fabulous man named Lester. And if y'all want to hear more about this particular tale, that's in episode number 9. Sorry, episode number 19. And that's called The Graduate. I have some spinach in my teeth, I'm just noticing. Y'all, it's not my friends dressed as California raisins. It's not the clown school escapade at the Shrine Circus or the years of duct taping my second boobs before dance class that tell me how different being a fat kid is. It's this. Spending 5 hours with my mama driving from store to store just trying to find a simple dress thing that I can fit into. Just when I start debating borrowing my dad's Shrine Circus clown costume to go as the tramp clown I deserve to be, Mama says, "Baby, why don't we just go to the big lady store?" Now, mind y'all, big and tall is for men. That's okay. But big and lady should never be combined in the same sentence, at least back then, right? That was like the ultimate of shame. And it's the first time that Mama has said that I'm big. She always kindly and maybe passive-aggressively and definitely cluelessly skirted around the issue that I was very large, to my face at least. I've heard the doctor's appointment whispers, which are not quite as melodic as George Michael's careless whispers. Mama was just doing the best she could. But big lady stores don't really exist then. Especially maybe just like Lane Bryant. And Lane Bryant to me at the time equaled sheer embarrassment because that means I have to admit and succumb to the fact that I'm a big lady. And nothing against Lane Bryant. It's not like they're sponsoring this podcast at all. So it's not like I owe them anything other than when I got into college and Lane Bryant started to get a little bit hipper and realized, oh, people under the age of 50 are also big. We should create clothes for them. I really started to appreciate Lane Bryant. But at the time, I'm not feeling it because I just want a white dress. And Lane Bryant's not going to have it. It's fall, y'all. It is fall. You know, back in the day, October 30th, 1998 to be exact, Lane Bryant has like the kind of wardrobe for ladies who work in HR, or the organ lady at church, or Cameron Manheim's character on The Practice. And y'all, this is well before Torrid. And if you don't know what Torrid is, Google it. So sorry about that Lane Bryant tangent. I got so hung up on Halloween costumes that I didn't even have a chance to talk about my regular clothing shopping. So y'all, on a given school day, I just wear my uniform, this like navy and blue check thing, or on regular farting around days, I just wear my dad's old t-shirts, or for more special occasions, I take the time out and plan in advance to order like the mail order catalogs. Do y'all remember those? Well, now you just go to the website. But back in the day, a few of the stores had extended sizes. That's what they called them, like LL Bean, Newport News, and Delia's. Oh, God bless them. Do y'all remember Delia's or Delia's? But it is too late for Delia's. It is too damn late for Delia's. So Mama and I, we get on I-10, and after about 20 minutes, we end up at a shopping center. It's Hammond Air Plaza, and we end up at this store called Boutique Destinée. A big lady store like none other. I don't know how Mama knew about this, but she did have some friends who were plus size. That could have been it. And y'all, when I say a store like none other, I mean not like the corporate, autumnal colored, let me sit in the back cubicle and just put a little scarf on for fashion like Lane Bryant was at the time. But again, I really don't quite know about how Mama knew about Boutique Destiné because she technically wasn't a big lady herself, but she had a big personality. So, y'all, we go into Boutique Destiné. We peruse the leopard print, the leather, and lace. Everything about this store screams, you better strut your stuff. I am woman, hear me roar, all up in my face, surrounding me, pounding my head like a migraine headache of sexy. I'm encircled by polyester blend tops that hug and flow in all the right places. Sequins, see-through, shimmering, everything except the closest thing we find to the flowy white robe dress I'm envisioning is a sparkly, glittery silver nightgown thing, and it is actually more dark silver than white silver, in the world of silver, that is. It is not the color I had planned on at all. It will not go with my gorgeous white innocent angel wings. Despite its moo-moo shape, the fabric and overall vibe of this dress are too sexy for this girl. Too sexy for this big girl. Mama can probably tell that I'm about to lose it, and then it hits her. Quick pause, y'all. So, about a week prior, I got in drunk. Yes, we start early in Louisiana. And I catapulted my 225-pound self from a brick fountain at a friend's house and sprained my ankle something fierce. And y'all, I should really pause right here and mention that underage drinking is not good. But it was the 90s in South Louisiana. Teenage Brooke loved nothing more than getting just a little tipsy at parties and doing these insane jumps that an overweight person with skinny legs should never attempt. Mama takes a look at my ankle, which is wrapped in an ace bandage, and back at the dark silver moo-moo, and the wheels are turning. It's almost like Mama's talking in tongues. Fallen angel. I'm seeing it, baby. Fallen angel. Yeah, I got it, baby. You will be the fallen angel because you fell a week ago, and that is why, baby, you are wearing a dark silver dress instead of a white robe, because you're the angel of hell. To humor Mama and our new friends at Boutique Destiné, I go into the dressing room as La Bouche's Be My Lover booms on the speakers. I easily throw the dress on with even some room to breathe. Whoa, that's a first. Boutique Destiné, a girl could get used to you. I pull back the zebra velvet curtain and reveal myself in all my moo-moo-fied glory. Moo-moo-fied, like mummy-fied, get it? Halloween! And Mama says, well, baby, what do you think? Do you like it? Mama rubs her rosary beads and waits for my reaction. The sales ladies peek around the dressing room area in anticipation, and I say, I guess. Mama and the ladies of Boutique Destiné start jumping around like those mice and birds in Disney's Cinderella. They try their darndest to convince me I will look beautiful and that I'll be making a statement and a pun at the same time with my sprained ankle and all. Y'all get it? Fallen angel. Wah, wah, wah. I'm a sucker for making statements, and I'm a sucker for puns. And I can't go on living like a sad clown for the rest of my life. I look around the store and notice that these plus-size clothes are really funky and bright and sparkly, and there's no apologizing for being big at Boutique Destiné. One of the Boutique Destiné ladies screams, "Girl, you look fat!" Dead silence. Seeing the look on my face, she then says, "Fat with the PH, honey! Pretty hot and tempting!" Mama pays for the silver moo-moo and a pair of glittery tights. Then we stop at Michael's Arts and Crafts store, which is located in the same complex, Hammond Air Plaza. We pick up a silver star garland to make a halo and spray paint. Black spray paint, because now we got to go back home and fix those angel wings, y'all. And we get lots and lots of glitter. It is 9:01 p.m., and that is officially super late on my mama's costume-making time clock. Normally, we would have already done a dress rehearsal for the Pomeranians and be in bed right now watching It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Visualize our costume-making montage set to the tunes of CNC Music Factory, Sade, and Hathaway. What is love? Don't hurt me no more. Much of our time is spent spray painting the beautiful white angelic wings and going over them with glitter to make the fallen angel look extra fallen and dark. 2 hours and 8 minutes later, the fallen angel costume is complete. Mama and I, covered in spray paint, glitter, and glue, step back and admire our pièce de résistance. It looks like Baz Luhrmann and a drag queen had a baby my Pomeranians delivered and my mama made into a costume. I can't sleep that night. Probably the nerves. My former acting coach once told me our bodies can't tell the difference between nervousness and excitement, so I guess I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We won't go there, Jesse Spano. I haven't been this excited about Halloween in 10 years, since 1988, the year of the sexy harem girl costume. The next morning, I park my old Jeep Cherokee in the high school parking lot and see some half-ass costumes getting out of their cars. Because we're seniors in high school and supposed to be over it, no one, not even the theater geeks, have gone to as extreme measures as I have. I run into my BFF, who's dressed up as Where's Waldo of those Where's Waldo books. It's hard to find her at first. She tells me I look amazing, and she appreciates the fallen angel puns so much, and I want to say, nah, I don't look that good. It was nothing. But instead, I remember what that lady said last night at Boutique Destiné. Girl, fat with a PH, pretty hot and tempting. I'm thinking in Mama's voice. I'm thanking Mama in my head, and I hear her saying, Mama's always right, baby. Students and teachers and students dressed up as teachers are staring at me and double-taking. I go to a religious school, Episcopal High School. They just cannot believe that class clown, not to be confused with Sassy, the sad clown, Brooke Hoover, actually has a sexy side. Either that or they're staring at me because they think I'm going to hell. So now I don't know if they're staring at me because I'm dressed as one of Satan's angels, because I'm fat with a PH, fat with an F, because I look sexy, or because I'm giving off the vibe of I don't give a... Regardless, y'all, the ball is now in my court. So this ends the Halloween costume trilogy of little, or pun intended, not so little Brooke. But learning body confidence through costumes continues in college and now as an actor out here in the quote-unquote real world. The fallen angel costume didn't magically make me 110% confident in my body. And as we know, even after losing 100 pounds, I still have body hang-ups. I think we all do. But y'all, I know that I can always go back to this moment, and maybe y'all can too if it helps y'all, to remember that there's a little bit of an inner fat with the PH girl in all of us. Happy Halloween. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. To me, Halloween is a day to celebrate, today to be crazy, to have fun, and just go out there and do it up for the Hoovers. Thanks so much for listening, y'all.
Thanks so much for listening, y'all. It is my hope to inspire, uplift, and entertain you with this Who's Dat Fat Girl podcast. So, if you're hungry for more, you can book me to speak or perform my solo show that inspired this podcast, Fat Girl Costumes, written by yours truly and directed by Brian Lady at your virtual or in-person event. Please visit brookehoover.com/fluffybuttproductions or email me at contactbrookhoover@gmail.com for more info. And let's follow each other on Instagram. I'm at Brooke Hoover, and the O's in my name are not the letter O, they're zeros. Not because I want to be a size 0, but because I guess I'm just so clever with my late 90s Yahoo self. And if you like this podcast, which I really hope you do, please give me a 5-star rating and write a review on Apple Podcasts. And most importantly, share this with your friends, family, and other people you may know who are as fat as we are. That's fat with a PH.